First down. With the catch, it's James. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll use the ground game here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The sack sets up an important 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that is a first down in a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to throw. It's White. Makes a quick grab.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks like he's going to run it. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's fair weather. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Past the 50. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st in the half. Now here comes the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Got the first down, now looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget, the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's White. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Simmons.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Hunter. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Here's that defense shifting again. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Ducks are in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's low. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Pulls it in. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The gain, moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's White. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Lambert Smith. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield, it's White. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. He's serious. The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run.
He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today. Here comes the point after attempt. He had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's White. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Lewis.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's White. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route. Just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's running out of time here. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's White. And he lofts it deep over the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's James. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the second down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Moves the ball up to the 30. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's White. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Auburn. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Dropping back. It's Moore. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Escapes the pocket. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Goes back backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? He's going to take off here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Ducks offense retakes the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
To throw, it's Moore. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Auburn. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll be brought down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Handoff from the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Going with the old counter run here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's James. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Punt over the middle. It's Lambert Smith. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This time, a completion. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's White. Trying to extend the play. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30, the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to...
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Missouri Tigers taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for the offense. Quarterback keeps it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Rourke. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll try the run. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And off to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On target over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, and that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. A fair catch called for and made. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Great move. Now he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. coming after it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up. Johnson looking to throw. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He'll pull it down. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Commodores getting set on first and 10. He'll do it himself. Got some room entered to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vandy. Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll line up for a second down play. To the ground with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up of 2. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They run the reverse. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Dropping back, it's Horn. Fires on the move. He makes a catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They're going to run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Give to the running back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. For letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Hold and fire complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it.
Lets it fly. Makes the grab inside the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Doors. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed big house, but the Maize and Blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Minnesota. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be...
Intercepted.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. A run for the quarterback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown Vanderbilt. And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Might as well give it to him again. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. Keeps the legs moving. He's got 59 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. Now he's looking to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The give to the lone running back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. Crosses to 40. The expressway is wide open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Trying to find his man in the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right, and you're trying to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
8th play of the drive coming up. Jukes his way for more. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
And that last run was just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
The pitch. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
Number 85 with the grab and the score.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll immediately call timeout.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Johnson looking to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the catch down the right side. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Commodores will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Pressure coming. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Red pass, it's complete. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Commodores! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Missouri, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down to this.